All right. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Team Call. I'm Jamie Haskin, Diamond Ambassador, and we are going to dive into a big topic with Leaders Retreat tonight. We just had Success Sprints Q4 start. So this is all focused on Leaders Retreat. And it's very similar to the other success sprints that we've had going on, but in general, I wanted to really hone in on this, but also knowing that whatever we are talking about tonight is going to be about building a strong legacy business. Because at the end of the day, that is what we're going for. And Plexus is smart, right? They've set it up so that how we work to earn a Leaders Retreat, to earn these prizes, is the same exact things that are going to build a very strong business and help you rank up and help you reach your why and help you reach diamond. So big picture, that's really what we're doing. But for the sake of this, we're going to narrow in on specifically Leaders Retreat. I know that many of you have probably either been there or heard about it and heard chatter about it. Some of you might be new, but Leaders Retreat is extremely exciting and beneficial to be at. My dog just opened my door. So I want you to comment in the chat if you have been there, what's your favorite thing, if you're excited to go, why you're most excited to go. Save some comments in there because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that right now, but I want you guys to comment because there are so many benefits to being there, to growing there. There's a reason they say that leaders are born at events. So get to events, get to any event, but Leaders Retreat is special. You are with the leaders. You're going to get training for leaders. You're going to have a community with leaders. So anyone can earn this. And I 100% mean that and believe that. And so I'm telling you, whether you are brand new, whether you feel like your business has not been rocking and rolling lately, whether you have someone that joins later this month even, and they want to earn it, anyone can do this. And Plexus has set this up to tangibly work for you, for the new person to earn this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's dive into a couple things. Before we go into this, I want to talk about belief and mindset. And I'm going to mention this for a little bit because it matters. You guys, if you've been around the block with us here, you know that we talk about this a lot, but you need to believe that you can do this. You have to have the mindset that you are going to earn Leaders Retreat, or you're going to earn the top prize, or you're going to earn whatever you are going for, because it matters. If you are thinking, oh, it's for them, or yeah, that would be nice. I'll try. I'll see what happens. Your effort is going to reflect your mindset when you are in the trenches. Your effort is going to affect or reflect your mindset when you are in the trenches. So if it is tough and your mindset is not there, or if it's not going perfectly and your mindset is not there, it is going to make a difference. If you tell yourself, I will earn this, I got this, I'm excited, this is what's happening, this is where I'm going, your actions will go to work for what your mind is telling you. You're going to show up when you don't want to show up. You're going to do things afraid. You're going to work more closely with your upline. You're going to ask questions. You're going to have a growth mindset. You're going to be working on things that you need to work on. You're going to be showing up. You're going to be on calls like this because you're hungry, because you want this. Reversely, maybe you haven't earned it in the past and you wanted to, or you thought, hey, last quarter didn't go how I wanted it to go. Yeah, whatever. You have that mindset. Your actions are going to go to work doing what the things that you do or do not do in that case because of your thoughts. So when things get tough and it's harder to show up when you don't feel like it, when something is more fun that's happening around the corner and you go to do that instead, or when something's out of your comfort zone, or when something negative happens, you might not be showing up then, right? You're not working through those trenches, because why would you? Why would you show up if you don't really think you're going to earn it anyway? Why would you show up if you don't think you're going to be successful? There is no point, right? So you have to believe it. You have to have the mindset. You have to tell yourself so that you show up through some of those hard things, right? It's not all going to be 100% perfect, and that's okay. So do you want it? Are you going to earn this? Tell me, comment in the chat. Do you want it? So decide now, commit. It's okay if you don't know exactly how you're going to get to 700 credits, because that's what you need to earn it, right? That's okay. Or even 2,500 credits, the top price. We're going to go over a little bit of that right now, but you can figure it out as you go too. But we're going to be intentional from the get-go. If you want to earn these things, that matters. Not waiting, not seeing what happens, not whatever. We're going to be intentional. So if you commit to not giving up on yourself, to being coachable, to duplicating, then you can absolutely do this. That is what we're all doing. Those who have been successful, those who, your leaders, people talking on calls, these things, we're simply duplicating and being coachable. I did not know things when I started at all, but I was coachable and I duplicated, and we learned from people who have done it, right? So that is simply what we are doing. So we're going to break down some nitty gritty of what this is, Leaders Retreat, and some stuff like that right now really quick, and show you some resources. Why we want to break this down. I'm going to show you in just a second. I'm going to screen share, and I'm going to show you some different sources and tools that we have. But it is important that you are aware that we have these, for one, and to take ownership in knowing the information and how to use this, because not only for yourself, because you're going to be intentional with working this in the next quarter, but you're going to bring people with you. I'm guessing most of you would rather bring someone with you that earns it themselves as well to Leaders Retreat than go by yourself. Am I right? You want people to go with you. So take ownership in knowing this information so you can bring people with you, and do not underestimate what other people can do or yourself in bringing people along with you. So my challenge to you with these resources, I'm going to pop up right now, is to be familiar with them yourself. And screen share. And I'm going to give you, let's see, 24 hours. So tonight or tomorrow, 24 hours, make sure you've gone through here and familiarize yourself with some of these resources. So if you go to your virtual office and go to incentives and recognition, Success Sprints Q4, click on that. In the top right corner, you're going to see some icons. Some of these are right there. You can also see the last one is Toolkit. And if you click on Toolkit, you'll actually see all of them at a glance. You'll be taken to that. So that is what you're going to go to. This breaks down exactly how you're going to earn credits. And I'm going to go through each one of these really quick. I don't want to spend a whole ton of time here, but since we're just going to cover it all. So if you are new or you're not familiar, you know, similar to last quarters, you'll earn fairly similar here. So earning credits, it's through two things: personal development and team development. So personal development, we're going to break down in terms of your subscription. I want you guys to know this. You have to be qualified 100 PV in order to be qualified. You're not getting credits on that. If you want more credits to earn things like prizes or the trip, you can have your PV at 150 and you get 20 credits, or 200 PV and you get 25 credits. But it has to be one subscription and it has to run. So if you have two subscriptions that add up to 200 PV, that is not going to work. You need to have one subscription of the amount, and that is going to count for your extra credits. If you have multiple, family members taking the products, or you want to try a new product and can bump that up, I encourage you to do that now for each of the 3 months, and not wait till the last month if you also need a few more credits. So many times we get to the end there and someone has underestimated themselves, and every credit can make a big difference. So if you can bump that up to the 150 or 200 mark, so you can get some credits through your subscription. And then make sure your people know this too, because if they, have subs running or have multiple subs or don't realize, then they're not going to get the credits for that. And then rank advancement, your own rank advancement, you're going to get 75 credits. And then re-rank advancement, if you've fallen back, you rank to your highest achieved rank, you're going to get 50 credits. So all this will add up. And then really, you're going to do this to me now. And then maintaining your rank, you get 50 credits. So these, I'm just flying through these. Team developments. All these will add up. So as you try and map out what you want to go for, so you're being proactive from the beginning, these are all the things that you can be adding up. So team development, when you have a new sign up, you're going to get 10 credits for your 1s and 2s, 5 credits for your 3s and 4s. So duplicating for the new signups, for every 3 people you personally get, you get 25 credits. That's a big deal. So work on setting goals for yourself each month, getting 3, getting 6, getting 9, whatever you are working for, you get that extra 25 credits. First time ever, when you have a brand new join and you're helping them map this out a little bit, for the first time ever, when you get a new join, it is 25 credits. So that's just for the very brand new person, for their first person. And then helping your people rank up, 40 credits. Same thing with maintaining a rank, 20 credits, 1s and 2s, and re-ranking, 20 credits, 1s and 2s. I went through that fast, but I know a lot of you are familiar with this. Retention. This is a big one I'm going to spend more time on later talking about, but you get 10 credits for your levels 1s and 2s for the following 2nd and 3rd months after their sign up. Same thing with 5 credits for 3s and 4s. So if you're adding up things in your head right now, you're going to be getting more credits on your retaining people than just getting 1 join. That's important to remember. All right, so another resource you have in the virtual office is a tracker. So if you have not seen this yet, you can go look, you can print it off, it helps you track. There's another tracker right here. Oh wait, so this is one tracker, I'm sorry. It's just longer, so it's cut up in different sections here. So that was the first. Here's the recruit section, the retain section. This will be all one big thing that you can print off, rank up, and then the total, and you add it all up. So it's just broken down there for you. Resource, use it. And then a scorecard as well is right there. And that again is kind of cool. It breaks down each thing with their credits. You can keep track each month. So that is helpful as well. All right, what do we got next here? Okay, so we're going to break down a little bit here. This is one example. There are many ways. This is not my resource. I borrowed it from somebody else. There are many ways that you can earn Leaders Retreat. So this does not put you in a box, but it's a resource to help you share, especially if you are newer. This is particularly for new people, and to share with your new people coming in how simple this can be to earn Leaders Retreat. So I think you can see my thing. So right here, October, this is starting this month. You're getting 3 level 1s. And that's really it. You get silver rank bonus. You get the bonus credits, 25 credits. If you are brand new and it's your first one, you actually can add 25 credits here. It's not on here. And then they have their subscription at 150. So you get 20 credits for that. So that's what you get for October. So this is really simple. November, you do the same thing. Get another 3 level 1s. You get the bonus credit for 25 credits. And then you help one of your person, you get 3 level 2s. So if you help one of your level 1s go silver, you get their 3 people right here is 30 credits. You get the level 1 silver credits for developing level 1 silver. You yourself at that point rank up to senior silver. So you get the rank up bonus of 75. Your retention, you retained your 3 people from October. So now you get retention credits of 30 credits. And you have your subscription order to 150, 20 credits. So there it breaks down there. December, you do the same thing, except for you add 1 more level 1. So you have 4 level 1s. You get your bonus credit for 3 people. You help someone else go silver. So 3 more level 2s is 30 credits. You help them go silver. I just said that. So 40 credits. And then one of your level 1s helps someone go silver. So here's your duplication. So you got 3 level 3s for 15 credits, and you have a level 2 silver. You're duplicating yourself, 40 credits. You rank up to gold, credits, retention from November and October. You now have 90 retention credits just from the people that already joined. And then 150 PV subscription, 20 credits, and you have earned leaders retreat. So this breaks it down super simple. And you guys, this is so doable. Anybody can do this. Okay. Now, if you are going, this is a guideline. So wherever you are at, you want to earn a prize. You want to earn all the prizes. This is a way that you can use a similar format to figure out what you would then have to do. How many joins are you going to get? How many silvers are you going to develop? How many joins on your levels 2 or your level 3s? Any ranks that are happening for yourself or for your level 1s or 2s during that time. If you're not ranking up in 1 month, you get credits for maintaining, or you're re-ranking. Whatever that is, you can kind of use this format to, do that for yourself. And it is important to at least semi-track this in the beginning, because again, if you are being very intentional with doing this, then you can earn whatever prize you want to go for, right? It helps you map that out of what is realistic. Okay, what does my business have to look like to earn the first prize, the second prize, the top prize, right? And the momentum can hit at any time, and that can expound on each other, right? So I'm going to talk, well, maybe I'll talk about that right here. I was going to talk about the end. I can wait. Okay, so we are going to go over, do I have anything else on here? Okay, so I want to break down recruit, retain, and rank up. That's what the 3 focus areas are, right? In order to earn credits. And this is the main points for your business too, right? So you're going to recruit. This is simple. I'm going to briefly mention it. So is your storefront open? Are you open for business, right? So if your storefront is open, you are posting, right? You have to show what you are offering. You have to be posting. And what does that look like? They have to visually see what is going on. It's a form of follow-up too, honestly, with your posting regularly. Are you open every day, or are you open once a week? What does that look like in your posting? Personal invitations, messaging new people. You have to actually talk to new people and invite them. You don't post and pray and wait for them to come to you, right? God can do all things, but that is just being lazy, right? We're not just sitting here waiting for people to come to us. So we need to send personal invitations out. We have to message people. We have to talk to people. That is how the majority of us have built our businesses, hands down. It can't be done without messaging. So messaging new people and then following up. So sending reminders, that's having those connections with people. Are you accessible to people? Okay. So that's part of your follow-up. You have to keep engaging. And they say fortune is in the follow-up for a reason, right? You can't just message once or twice. It could be 10 times. It could be 20 times. Someone could join in 2 months. They could join in 2 years. But if you have the constant long business, residual income business vision, then you're going to have those people in that funnel constantly coming through. As you have the new coming in, you're going to have some coming out. You're going to have some staying in there for a little bit, but it's going to be moving. You don't want to clog your funnel. So, I was going to say, you see commercials all the time, right? Let's normalize this, right? We're not worried about reaching out to people because this is your business and this is normal. It's normal to work your business. So Nike or Cheetos or whatever, you say, if they did one commercial and never did anything again, they would not be very profitable, right? You see commercials over and over again, right? It's normal part of business in any type of thing. So this is normal. And this is how we are able to best help people and how you are best able to grow your business. It is about you, it is about them, not about you. All right, so the power of 3. Let's talk about silver development sorry, give me 1 second. Why am I here? Okay, we're going to talk about rank up. I didn't put that on there, but this is the rank up part. And you're going to basically help people do what you do, right? So you are going to rank up, get to your, rank up goals. Or if you're already gold or senior gold or ruby, whatever, you can help people get to where you were. If you got to silver, you can help someone get to silver. If you got to senior silver, you can help someone get to senior silver, right? So specifically, silver development and maximizing this is important. So when you maximize your credits, you can develop one new level 1 and get 10 credits and be done with that, right? 10 credits for 1 join. or you can develop them into a silver. Now you have the 10 credits for their join. You have 3 level 2s, which is 30 credits because you're getting 10 credits for each of them. Your level 1 goes silver, and that is 40 credits. And you maintain all 3 of them for 2 months. That's 60 credits. Actually, I didn't even count maintaining your level 1. So you could add in another, some more there. So you actually get more points in this, more credits. Total is 140 for your credits. You can add, 20 more in there. So 160. So you just turned your 10 credits into 160. My math was off. Look, I'm catching myself. So you can maximize this by helping people go silver. So duplicate that with your level 1s. You help someone go silver, they can help someone go silver, right? And you can be more intentional in this area and maximize your credits here. All right, with retention. Oh, I wanted to add on Sheila Medina Power of 3 video. If you've not seen that, it is an oldie but a goodie. I think Emily Haas has a new silver one out there. There's lots of resources for developing silver. So if you feel like you need some work in that area, be proactive and go learn some more and be intentional. Retaining. So this is definitely the most underrated part. I 100% believe. So very, very underrated. This is important. You are going to get more credits from retaining your people, like I said before, than getting a join in the first place. So this is very, very, very important. I broke this down just to show one example. You could get 5 new level 1s and get 50 credits for them, and be done. Say you didn't retain any of them, right? 5 1, and then next month, okay, I'm gonna get new joins, next month, new joins, and you got people falling off. So just 5 new level 1s is 50 credits, or you retain all of them. Your 5 joins, you still get the 50 credits. You retain all 5 for 2 months. That's 100 credits, 10 for each. And for 2 months, and then a total that becomes 150 credits. So now your 50 credits just became 150 credits. So do you see how that can compound and duplicate depending on how large your team is with where your credits and your people's credits could be? So retention is important. Plexus does this for a reason. They give you credits like this for a reason, because they know that retaining your people is extremely important, right? It's extremely important. I think this is all I got. I'm going to stop screen sharing a second. There we go. All right. Okay. It is extremely important because this is how you're going to build a solid business, right? So let me find my notes where I was. Okay. So how is your retention? I'm going to focus a little bit on this part because I think it is what can make a huge difference in growing your business. You can recruit more people, develop business builders, all the skill set. That's important, but I just want to focus a little bit on this. So how is your retention? Whether it's normal or not, whether you feel like you're doing good or not, I feel like we can always work at being intentional and improving in all areas of skill set, including retention. So if you feel like you're spinning your wheels, if you feel like, joins aren't moving or points aren't moving, or not joins, points or whatever, if you're wondering where the fall off is, are you paying attention? Ask yourself those questions. Look and see what is happening. If you are not in your virtual office, then you are missing out. You should be in there daily because your virtual office is the window into your business. So are subs turning off? Are you looking regularly to see if someone has turned a subscription off, or maybe there was a credit card decline, or maybe someone just pushed their subscription back a month? Are you checking? And even more so, if you notice that, what do you do? Do you message them right away? Or do you, avoid it? Is it kind of like, oh, well, they're done, or, I don't want to go there. I'm going to focus on the good, or, whatever. You need to message these people. I was just talking to Fallon about this. And when we started, it was repeated over and over and over again. You do not let people quit. We just didn't let people quit. We paid attention to this in the very beginning. We looked in our virtual offices regularly, daily, and we wrote down. I had a notebook with names upon names upon names. I was constantly writing names down and going through my whole part of my organization up and through until I think when I hit Emerald, it got to where I couldn't like make physical lists anymore, but I was physically writing down everything up until that point with my whole entire organization, because we were on top of it, because we knew that it mattered and we weren't letting people quit. And so when something happened, we were reaching out right away and we were asking questions. And it wasn't like, okay, now I got to convince them to stay on. Like that wasn't why we were reaching out. We were reaching out because we were positive and we're like, okay, we had something, a glitch happen. Oops, something crazy happened. We need to make sure they're getting their products. And that's how we went into it. We went into it with an open mind. So are you messaging people right away and going into it with an open mind, asking questions, seeing, did they get their credit card switched? They have a new credit card. It expired, right? Did something happen? What's going on? And then once you know more information, it's good to know that information because then you can help them. If you don't reach out and don't know why, even if it's, hey, it's not working for me, or I got too much product, I pushed it back. Even if it's that answer, that's good to know because now you can help them. You know what's going on. So now you can say, tell me more. What do you mean it's not working? Tell me what you've been feeling or how's it been going? Maybe you find out they haven't been consistent yet and they've just been missing product. Oh, okay. Well, we talked about being consistent before, remember? No big deal. What's the hardest thing for you to remember to take? What's been the hardest part for you? Give them some tips. Okay, if we do this and this, and we try that for a month, do you think that new routine might work better for you? How about we try that? Does that sound good? And I just move people forward in the conversation, assuming that they are going to agree and keep going with their products, right? So it went from, it's not working, to this has been kind of my problem, to, okay, here's a solution for you. Does that sound good? And then we keep going. Okay. So people stay on the products. You find a solution for them and you fix it and do something a little bit different. And that can go with anything. It can go with, they have too much product. Okay, let's get you on it. What's up with the routine? What are they doing? And then set up their subscription for when they're going to need it next. But helping them through that, it is important for you, for your business, right? We're talking about retention points here, but I'm talking about big picture, right? We're talking about legacy business. We're talking about residual income, people who are loving their products and ordering it month after month, right? Because you're going to get to that point with people. You're going to get to the point where you don't need to troubleshoot with anybody because they've been loving their products for years and they are lifers, right? That's what we're helping people do, because at the end of the day, you're growing a business, yes, but you are helping people with products to get the results for why they started in the first place, right? They joined you. So it is your job to help them get what they want out of this, right? That's what we're telling them. So we can't lead them astray or just drop them, right? So know where you have to look in your virtual office. If you don't figure that out, you have to be in your virtual office and your points and rank up, being able to sort by certain things, look for certain things to find all the things that I mentioned. So if you don't know how to do that, ask questions, ask your upline, and use some of the verbiage I said, figure out how you can ask more questions. What do you do? What do you say when you're confronted with these things? If you give up too easy, if you assume the bad, if you don't ask enough questions, maybe that's an indication you need to talk to your sponsor and figure out, okay, how can I do better with this? Be proactive and take responsibility yourself. Ask for help. Ask, how can I do better? And then in terms of the big picture, like I said, this is in terms of, residual income. I already talked about that. I'm looking at my notes. This is your integrity on the line. I want to just say that too. This is your integrity, right? I just said we're in the business of helping people, right? We're not just helping them get their first order and fall off. And that means we're helping them through detox. We're helping them when it's not necessarily easy. We're going to talk to them and try and get them, through the hard part, right? And we're going to make sure we're showing up for them, right? So that's part of our integrity of why we are doing this. And if you are not following through like you should, it might not be on purpose. It might just be because, I didn't necessarily mean to. I forgot about this person. I haven't, I know I need to do better, whatever. that's fine. Like we all been there, right? So be intentional, make the change now, do it tonight, right? Everyone has the things, but you can be intentional in growing in that skill set. Everyone has a skill set. I'm going to talk about this later that you need to grow in, whether it's retention, whether it's developing silvers, developing business builders, leadership, whatever, silver to diamond, everyone has skill sets to work on and to grow in. So whatever that is for you, own that and make changes starting today. Everything is learnable. Yes. So how are we going to help tangibly with retention and improve that on our team? So asking yourself, asking your people. So I'm talking to each of you personally, but also, and I don't want you to immediately jump to your team either. So think about yourself, think about what you yourself are doing. But with that in mind, if you have some people you're working with, be proactive and ask them the questions so you know exactly what they are doing. Do not assume. So what's happening before, during, and after sign up? If you don't know exactly how people are wording things, or it's been a while that you've had that discussion, then ask your level one, like, okay, walk me through, how do you sign people up? What exactly do you say? But first and foremost, let me go back to talking about just straight to you guys here. So before a sign up, how are you prepping people for getting ready to start the products? Your retention starts before they sign up, not after. The retention starts before they sign up. So that means you are talking to people and you are telling them what their expectations are. You're letting them know that it's, we're going to take 4 to 6 months of consistency at this because we want to reach your health goals. And, this isn't an overnight fix. So they know right away at the beginning, and they are committing to 4 to 6 months of being consistent. I will tell you right there, you should have nearly 100% retention rates for those first 3 months for this contest then, right? Because everyone is not joining for a quick fix. You've had that conversation with them. They know they want to commit. They've committed to you that they're going to commit because this is important. So that is that's building your, helping your retention right there. So are you personally doing that? And then are your people doing that? And do not assume, ask and dive into that. During sign up, are you getting on the phone? I'm not saying this can happen every single time with 100% of people, but you sure as heck should be able to do it with most of your people. So if you're someone coming at me, well, nobody will get on the phone with me, I don't believe you. People will get on the phone. So get on the phone for the sign up. Just because you get that personal connection, you can talk, you can continue building the relationship. You can again tell them about consistency. I also always tell them, okay, at this point, I'm going to be checking in with you regularly. You're setting up expectations for them. Okay. You're going to check in when they get their products. You're going to check in at least once a week, sometimes maybe more, right? You're going to ask them questions, how they're doing. Are they being consistent? So they know you are coming to them. You know that you're going to reach out to them in a message and they're going to, let you know what's going on. You're going to be asking questions. You're going to say, I always say, I'm going to be helping you adjust your dosages and figure out what is working for you or what we need to switch. So they know that this is a process, right? After sign up, you're going to put them in a 3-way chat. That has been proven and shown to help with retention for people who are utilizing those. We've seen that across our team. So 3-way chats are helpful. Put them in there. It's good for third-party validation. It's good for community. It's good for accountability. It's good for all the things. It's good for training your level ones. If you're the one that it's your level 1 and level 2, you can help train your level 1 through that because they can see how you would word things. You lead the chat, but if your sponsor sees, oh, I want to add this in because they missed that, you get to learn from them. It's a whole learning tool. It's really, really, really important. So use those. At the end of the day, if needing something, like you can use a system to follow up, right? I think in the team pages we have I know BU, we have one in there. I'm pretty positive Pink Power does too. You have systems for following up, right? We have great verbiage that's been put together by great leaders with what you can say on what day. Super simple. Follow that if you want. If that freezes you and that seems overwhelming to you, that is okay. Then just reach out, just connect, just reach out to people and start talking. There doesn't have to be rocket science. connect with people, ask the questions. I know we're over time, but stick with me, guys. Appreciate that. At the end of the day, what else was I going to say? Hold on. I just said that. Okay. Another tip is get organized. So if you are struggling in this area, one good way to help is to get organized. Are you using a planner? Are you using a list? Whatever it is, names. Know when you're going to reach out to people or who at least you need to reach out to and stay on top of that. Maybe have all of your level ones in front of you on a piece of paper that you have out every day that you do your IPA. So these people are in front of you. Tip, if you're in your virtual office, you're probably going to be connecting with your team regularly because you're seeing who is on your team, right? It's right in front of you. It's your window. You can have a specific day to follow up. Say, okay, Fridays, I'm going to follow up with all my VIP customers, all my wholesalers. That's going to be my quick follow-up day. Or, your active people who are working under you, you should probably be connecting in those three-way chats multiple times a week, if not every day. If they're hungry and they're growing, they're going to be asking questions. You're going to be connecting. You're going to be doing life together. It's going to be fun. So those, you shouldn't need a schedule to follow up with your workers. That should be naturally happening. Make it a part of your IPA. If you need a checklist to say, hey, connect with my people for a follow-up for retention, put it part of your IPA, whatever you need to do. Questions to ask. It's important that you are specific in your follow-up because if not, that's how people can fall off too. So if you reach out and ask how someone's doing and they say good, and you say, great, they're awesome, next person, you might miss something, or, if they don't answer right away or whatever. So ask more, dig deeper. How are things going? Did you get into a good routine? Be specific with your questions. They say they're doing good. Great. Tell me more. What are you liking best? Are you remembering to take each one every day? Are they being consistent? Sometimes I ask, fill me in on your routine. What are you taking? How much and when? All those three things. What are you taking? How much and when? And yes, I do know what they ordered. Yes, I do know what's in their welcome pack, but I am still asking because just because they got that in the welcome pack does not mean they are taking every single one of those products. Or at that point, I'll figure out, okay, they're taking it all, but this one they're forgetting, or they're taking it at the totally different time. Like, they're not taking Probio 5 at night, like I told them to. So whatever it is, you can break that down. How much water are you drinking? That's the beautiful question that many of you know by now. Not are you drinking water? How much? Because if they say enough, that is very relative. They're not doing good. I'm glad you told me. Tell me more. What seems to be the problem? Dig deeper. Again, do not avoid the tough conversations. When you have more information, you can work with that. You can provide solutions. You want to know what's going on. And then another tip is keep the relationship going. So before you sign them up, I guarantee you probably built the relationship a little bit, right? It wasn't just purely Plexus. It was talking about their family or talking about whatever's going on in their life and talking about Plexus. And then you join them onto your team and you get them started. Don't turn that into only now Plexus, right? You've had a relationship with them. Now that doesn't stop. So use your three-way chats and continue the relationship there. Connect with your upline. Find something in common with your upline in your new join. Do they have kids in sports? Do they both have a similar hobby or interest? Find a connection if you can, but just build that relationship and keep that going in your three-way chat. So that leads me to always use your three-way chats. Bringing that up one more time. This is on you. It's your responsibility. They will follow suit. So if you are doing it, your team will do it. If you are doing it, your wholesaler, the level one, will come back to that chat. If they message you privately, bring it back to the three-way chat. It's not difficult to do that. Use those. Again, I went over why already. Private message them. That's the exception, not the rule. I do that if you can't get a conversation going in the three-way chat and they start to ignore you. Go back to private message, of course, and go back and forth. Sorry, I'll try and run through this last part. I'm almost done. Okay, front load. Start working now. I started to mention that. You will get more retention credits, more silvers, more duplication, more people to run with you with this business, to earn leaders retreat themselves if you get them now. Okay. If you do all this and do a lot now, instead of waiting to the end of the month or next month or next month, you are losing some of those credits, right? That potential. You're going to keep building throughout all these months, right? That's not changing. But to me, that gets me excited. Who can I get to join now as a business builder who can go to Leaders Retreat with me, right? So do the things now, and some of that that's how you, again, maximize your credits, right? So front load things now, be excited to work hard now. Don't wait for the end of a month or the end of a quarter. Tip I want to leave you with is develop a skill set. This is something that we should all be working on all the time. I started to talk about this, but be proactive. What is a skill set you need to work on? Pick one for this month. What is it you need to improve on? What's going great? What's an area I can work on? Ask your sponsor if you need help on that. Actually, that's my homework for you. Go ask your sponsor, what is a skill set that you should focus on? Is it developing silvers? Is it posting? Is it branding? Is it retaining? Is it recruiting? Whatever that is, what is something that you can improve a little bit on? Is it developing your leadership, developing leaders, getting business builders? This is for everybody, no matter what rank you are. I'm working on skill sets. Everyone needs to. And that goes alongside your IPA and alongside working your business. This isn't like, okay, put this on hold. I need to really work on this skill set. No, this is something alongside that you are just developing as you're working your business and doing your IPA, right? Bigger picture, what are you guys working for, right? This is Leaders Retreat, but we're working for Diamond or your why or whatever it is you are doing this. If you do these things, you are building a solid foundation for your business, for Diamond, but you're also learning Leaders Retreat or that top prize. And do not underestimate yourself. Do not do that. We've had people underestimate yourselves. I've underestimated myself. I'm one person. Do not underestimate yourself. So take action, learn, duplicate, anticipate the bumps. My last quick tip, anticipate the bumps. Roads are never perfectly smooth. There are going to be bumps. There's going to be gravel. There's going to be potholes. There's going to be traffic jams, whatever, but you know where you're going, right? You're not going to stop on the side of the road and, sit there like a lost puppy, right? You know where you're going. You're going to keep going. So if you have that mindset, you have that belief, you have that vision, take action and commit. So who's earning Leaders Retreat? What prize are you going for? Who are you bringing with you? And commit, have your mindset, take action, develop a skill set, get back with your sponsor, the things I told you, get back on your sponsor with, and be intentional. So thanks, guys. Sorry I kept you a little long tonight. Have a good one. I can't wait to see you all at Leaders Retreat.